0 seconds. You stand in the center circle of MetLife Stadium. The humidity is 82%. The temperature is 88 degrees. The air feels like a wet wool blanket against your neck. You are 42 years old. This is the 89th minute of the 2026 World Cup quarterfinal. Spain and France are tied at 0. There are 82,500 people in the stands. They are not people to you. They are a wall of white and blue and red noise. The noise is 114 decibels. It is the sound of a jet engine starting 10 feet from your ears. Your heart rate is 164 beats per minute. You can feel your pulse in the tip of your thumb. You hold the whistle between your index and middle finger. It is a Fox 40 Vanquish. It is made of black polycarbonate. It weighs 17 grams. You have carried it for 21 years. The ball moves. It is a high-index Aurela Pro. It travels at 64 miles per hour. Gavi receives the pass. He turns. Mbappe is 3 feet behind him. You see the movement before it happens. You have studied these players for 140 hours in a dark room in Zurich. You know Mbappe's stride length is exactly 2.4 meters when he sprints. You see his left foot plant. You see the contact. Gavi's right ankle twists at a 30-degree angle. He hits the Kentucky bluegrass. The sound of the contact is a dull thud, like a wet towel hitting a tile floor. You don't think. Thinking is for the stands. You act. You bring the whistle to your lips. The plastic tastes like salt and old sweat. You blow. The sound cuts through the 114 decibels. It is a sharp, short burst. 3 seconds. You point to the spot. The penalty mark is 11 meters from the goal line. You have just changed the trajectory of 2 nations. The Spanish players are screaming. The French players are surrounding you. You see the sweat flying off Mbappe's forehead. You see the veins in his neck. They are thick and blue. He is shouting. You do not hear the words. You hear the tone. It is the tone of a man who has just seen his house burn down. You keep your hands at your sides. You do not touch them. If you touch them, you lose. You're the only person in this stadium who is not allowed to be human. You touch your ear. The earpiece is a custom-molded silicone insert. It costs $1,200. The voice in your ear is calm. It is Stuart. He is sitting in a windowless van 3 miles away. He has 42 camera angles. He has high-definition slow motion. He says 3 words. Check in progress. You stand still. You look at the grass. You notice a small patch of brown near the edge of the box. You wonder who maintains it. You wonder if they have a family. You wonder if they are watching. You wait. The stadium is a pressure cooker. The 82,500 people are waiting for a screen to tell them if they are allowed to be happy. You are the screen. You are the god of this 105 by 68 meter universe. You feel a drop of sweat crawl down your spine. It stops at the waistband of your shorts. You do not blink. 120 seconds later, the voice in your ear returns. On-field review recommended. This is the sentence that ends careers. It means Stewart has seen something you didn't. It means the 17-gram whistle was wrong. You walk toward the sideline. The walk is 44 meters. Each step feels like walking through deep water. You can feel the eyes of the French bench. You see the manager. He is wearing a $4,000 suit. He is chewing a piece of sugar-free gum. He is chewing it at a rate of 2 cycles per second. He does not say a word. He just looks at you. It is the look of a judge watching a prisoner walk to the gallows. You reach the monitor. It is a 24-inch LED screen. It is shielded by a black plastic hood. You step inside the hood. The world disappears. The 114 decibels become a muffled hum. It is just you and the pixels. You see the play. Frame 1240. Mbappe's foot reaches for the ball. Frame 1242. His toe grazes the leather. Frame 1244. He hits Gavi's shin. In real time, it was a foul. In 4K resolution at 120 frames per second, it is a debate. If he touched the ball first, the penalty is gone. If the contact with the ball was incidental, the penalty stands. You watch it 10 times. You watch it from the reverse angle. You watch it from the spider cam. You see the ball deviate by 0.2 centimeters. It is the width of a fingernail. You feel the heat coming off the monitor. Your skin is slick. You look at the clock on the screen. 2 minutes have passed. FIFA guidelines suggest a review should take 90 seconds. You are over. The world is watching you look at a man's toe. You think about your father. He was a referee in the local leagues in Leeds. He told you once that the best referee is the one nobody remembers. Tonight, everyone will remember your name. It is written on the back of your credential. It is programmed into the teleprompters of 140 news stations. You see the angle from the ground. Mbappe's boot clearly changes the rotation of the ball. It is a clean tackle. But then his follow-through snaps Gavy's leg like a dry twig. The rules say if you get the ball, the rest is physics. The crowd says if you break a man, it is a crime. You have to choose between the law and the result. You step away from the monitor. You take a breath. The air tastes like exhaust and expensive perfume. You walk back onto the pitch. The grass is soft. You feel the $18,000 game fee in your mental ledger. It feels like blood money. You look at Gavy. He is being loaded onto a stretcher. His face is white. He is 19 years old. His World Cup is over. You look at Mbappe. He is standing with his hands on his hips. He is waiting for his life to resume. You raise your arms. You make the signal. You draw a square in the air with your index fingers. The square is the shape of the screen. It is the shape of the truth. You point away from the spot. No penalty. For minutes later, the explosion of sound is physical. It hits you in the chest. It is a wave of pure, unfiltered hatred from the Spanish side of the stadium. 40,000 people are calling for your soul. You see a plastic cup fly from the third row. It is filled with $14 beer. It misses your head by 6 inches. You do not look at it. You do not look at the Spanish captain. He is inches from your face. His spit lands on your cheek. It is warm. You don't wipe it off. To wipe it off is to acknowledge he exists. The game restarts. The remaining 6 minutes are a blur of tactical fouls and desperate lunges. You are no longer refereeing a football match. You are managing a riot. Every time a Spanish player falls, they look at you with eyes that want you dead. Every time a French player tackles, they do it with a smirk. You have lost the room. The 17-gram whistle is now a lead weight. You look at the fourth official. He is holding the board. 9 minutes of added time. You wonder if you will survive 9 minutes. You feel the adrenaline beginning to crash. Your legs feel heavy, like they're filled with wet sand. You keep running. You stay within 15 meters of the ball. That is the requirement. You follow the 0.2 centimeter deviation in your mind. You wonder if you saw it or if you invented it. You wonder if the 4K monitor lied to you. The whistle blows for full time. 0-0. It goes to extra time. You have 30 more minutes of this. You walk to the touchline. Your assistant referee, a man you have worked with for 8 years, won't look you in the eye. He saw the replay on the big screen. He thinks you missed it. He thinks you've ended your career. You drink 200 milliliters of an electrolyte solution. It tastes like chemicals and orange peel. You sit on a cooler. The plastic is cold. You look at your hands. They are shaking. Not a lot. Just enough that you have to clench them into fists. The French manager is talking to his players. He looks calm. The Spanish manager is screaming at the fourth official. He's being held back by 2 security guards. The guards are wearing neon yellow vests. They are paid $22 an hour to make sure you don't get punched. You realize your life is now in the hands of men making $22 an hour. You wonder if they think it was a penalty.